Alright, welcome to the second part of today's video, comparing a healthy body to an athlete's body. So the first thing we're going to do is read the instructions. Work with your partner to compare a normal healthy body to an athlete's body. In this case, you may not have to work with a partner, but you're advised to do so. Many times Amplify will tell you to work with a partner, and that's just something that can make it more helpful. In this case, we can use the metabolism simulation, and we can go ahead and open two windows. The first window we open can be a healthy body, and then if you want to, you can open a second one by right-clicking, or in your case, clicking the touchpad with two fingers, and opening the link in a new tab. And then I can have two simulations side by side to see what they do. If you have a partner, you can actually work them in tandem. That means one after the other, or together, by having you have a healthy body, like this, and your partner's screen, when it loads, can open an athlete's body. This way you can compare them in real time with the same timer. So I have one, and I have one. Alright, once you and your partner, or just you can do this by yourself, both open the tab so that you can see them one after the other. One partner is going to test the healthy, and the other will test the athlete, and you're going to keep everything else the same for the two results. So, let's follow the directions. Partner A should select healthy body, and partner B should select athlete, and they should select test. I've already seen a mistake in the directions I followed. I started and clicked observe. So let's go ahead and restart this healthy body and click test. And let's restart this one and click test. In order to run these at the same time, I'm going to pull this window off screen. I have the window open right now, so I can see both of them. You are looking at just the healthy body, though. If I need you to look at the athlete's body, I'll pull it into view so you can see it and we can talk about it. Alright, let's look at the next part. Set the activity level to sprint and digestive enzymes to high. Remember, we talked about these digestive enzymes. These are the things in your stomach that break down the food you eat so that they're small enough for you to eat. They turn protein to amino acids, and they turn starch into glucose. So let's go ahead and do that. So activity to sprint, digestive enzymes to high, but don't add food. Both bodies will operate with the glucose they already have in their system. Alright, so I need to set those together. Digestive enzymes to high, to sprint. And I'm going to go off screen and do the same for the athlete. Sprint. And now I'm going to read the next instruction. Start both tests by pressing play. Remember, you should try and do this at about the same time. If you're off by 1 or 2 time units, it's no big deal. One of you can catch up, but ideally you start together. And immediately switch to the graph view. Because of the extreme conditions of this test may result in the body reaching zero energy release before the end of the test. In other words, this person may get tired before the test is over. That way you'll still be able to view the results. So the goal is to make sure we can see what's going on the graph. When the tests are over, share your result with your partner and record the test for the table below. Alright, so in this case, I'm going to go ahead and play both of my videos. Both of my models, not my videos. I'm going to speed them both up 2 times so they keep going. And I'm going to immediately switch to the graph view. So you can see we just had a shortage there where they switched right back to run. That's because this person has no food, so they ran out of energy very quickly. So they had to drop to a running activity to stay active. We're going to wait till this goes all the way to the end. It ends at about 200. And you can notice along the way that this person is going from jogging to walking. That's because the person is getting very tired. It's hard for them to sprint for a long time without any food in their body. Remember, this is a normal healthy person. I can tell you right now that I'm looking at the athlete, and the athlete is actually sprinting for a little bit longer. This is because the athlete is more well trained, and when they're more well trained, they can sprint longer even with less food. And our last part, rest. Okay, we're at the end. So now that we're at the end, this warning has come up. Normally we reset. In this case, do not do this, because you need to record the value in the data here. The value in the data I got is 38, 12, 277, and 25. You can put those in here. Oxygen taken per breath, 25. Oxygen absorbed by the cells, 277, and then maximum cellular respiration during the test. That part we can find by looking back this way. It's a little hard for me to tell because I didn't record it as adequately as I should, so you should make sure you record it as you go. It looks to be about 7. If I really missed that value though, I should restart the test and try again. In this case, I'll set it to 2 times, high digestive, and sprint, play, and start the graph. And I can see it right here, the number as it jumps. We can see the same results. This person switched from sprinting to running because they couldn't maintain that level. They got as high as 8. Here's 8, 8. I can see it in this number here. And they never peaked past 8 because after that they go down all the way. And we're going to see a repeat of what the graph was last time. So it wasn't 7, it was 8. Make sure you check those values yourself. Alright, I would advise you not to use my values, but to use the one that you, and then the ones that your partner find, and record them in these 2 boxes before moving on to the 3rd step. Once you've recorded these 2 things and you're ready to move on, be sure to click the hand in button so I can grade in your work. Go ahead and do that when you're done, and then I'll get ready to see you in the next video.